Do you think a castle is just an old building? What if I told you there are fortresses bigger than modern stadiums? Today you will see the 5 largest castles in the world, and the first one is a real stone city, a monument to ambition, power, and human ingenuity. In the world, there are castles that impress not only with their beauty, they amaze with their scale, complexity, and history. These are not just residences of rulers, they are fortified cities. They are symbols of power. Stone giants that have survived centuries of wars, political upheavals, and the rise and fall of empires. Walking through their walls, you can almost hear the echoes of history, battles, celebrations, coronations, and intrigue. Every stone tells a story. 5th place, Edinburgh Castle high above the capital of Scotland, on the top of the extinct volcano Castle Rock, stands Edinburgh Castle, dominating the skyline with its imposing walls and towers. Its history spans over 1,000 years, making it one of the oldest fortified places in Europe. In the Middle Ages, it became the main royal residence of Scotland. Heirs to the throne were born here. The crown and state regalia were kept here, and the fate of the country was often decided within its walls. The castle has survived dozens of sieges and is considered one of the most attacked fortresses in the United Kingdom. Every day at exactly 1 p.m., a cannon shot echoes from its walls, a tradition that has lasted since the 19th century, marking time for the city below. Visitors can explore its dungeons, the Great Hall, St. Margaret's Chapel, and the National War Museum of Scotland, feeling the weight of centuries beneath their feet. Fun fact, the castle's Great Hall once hosted royal banquets for over 100 nights, and its crown jewels are among the oldest in Europe. Edinburgh Castle, a timeless monument to Scottish strength, resilience, and identity. 4th place, Hohenzollern Castle. In southern Germany, perched more than 850 meters above sea level on Mount Hohenzollern, sits Hohenzollern Castle, a breathtaking silhouette against the sky. Its dramatic towers and walls look like a scene from a fantasy movie. It is the ancestral seat of the Hohenzollern dynasty, rulers of Prussia and later the German Empire. The current castle is the 3rd version. 2 earlier versions were destroyed during wars, making its reconstruction a statement of prestige, power, and continuity. The castle may not be the largest by area, but its mountaintop location, multi-level courtyards, and extensive fortifications give the impression of a massive citadel carved from the rock itself. Inside, visitors can see collections of art, armor, and historical artifacts, reflecting centuries of noble life and European history. Fun fact, Hohenzollern Castle has inspired countless filmmakers and artists, and its panoramic views include the Swabian Alps stretching for miles. Hohenzollern Castle, a fairy tale fortress that embodies ambition, strength, and architectural grandeur. 3rd place, Prague Castle. Prague Castle is not just a castle. It is the largest castle complex in the world. Its area exceeds 70,000 square meters, stretching across a hill overlooking the Vltava River, offering panoramic views of the city below. For centuries, it was the residence of Czech kings, emperors of the Holy Roman Empire, and today, the President of the Czech Republic. The complex includes palaces, gardens, chapels, towers, and the magnificent St. Vitus Cathedral, each with its own story and architectural style. It is a true city within a city, a center of power, culture, and religion. Fun fact, Prague Castle holds the world record for the largest coherent castle complex, and its Golden Lane, housed famous alchemists and writers, including Franz Kafka. Walking through its courtyards, one can feel the presence of kings, emperors, and statesmen, as well as the centuries of artistic and political achievements that shaped Central Europe. Prague Castle, the beating heart of the Czech Republic, where history lives in every stone. Kraków, second place. Windsor Castle. Windsor Castle was founded in the 11th century by William the Conqueror, making it one of the oldest continuously inhabited castles in the world. Its area is about 55,000 square meters, with towers, battlements, and gardens stretching across the rolling hills of Berkshire. It is the largest castle in the world that is still used as a royal residence. For almost 1,000 years, British monarchs have lived here, hosting royal weddings, state receptions, and important political meetings. Windsor combines the strength of a medieval fortress with the luxury of a royal palace, from the Great Hall with its historic tapestries to the private apartments of the Queen. Fun fact, Windsor Castle has the largest and oldest inhabited part of any European castle, and its St. George's Chapel is the burial place of monarchs, including Henry VIII and Elizabeth II. The castle grounds reflect centuries of evolving architecture, from Gothic towers to modern royal apartments. Windsor Castle, a remarkable blend of medieval fortification and royal splendor, where the past and present coexist seamlessly. First place, Malbork Castle. And finally, the largest castle in the world by area, Malbork Castle in Poland. Its area exceeds 143,000 square meters, making it the largest brick fortress on the planet. The castle was built by the Teutonic Order in the 13th century, not only as a military stronghold, but also as an administrative and economic center. It consisted of 3 parts, the upper, middle, and lower castles, with workshops, a hospital, a bakery, and even its own heating system. Up to 15 million bricks were used in its construction, creating a fortress so vast it was like a small city within its walls. After suffering heavy damage during World War II, the castle was painstakingly restored to its former glory. Fun fact, Malbork Castle is considered a masterpiece of medieval brick Gothic architecture, and its defensive system included moats, walls, and hundreds of towers. Today it is part of the UNESCO World Heritage List, standing as one of Europe's greatest castle complexes. Malbork Castle, a masterpiece of medieval engineering, power, and ambition, a true testament to the vision and determination of those who built it. These castles are not just old walls. They are symbols of strength, ambition, and the struggle for power. They have survived centuries of warfare, politics, and change. And they still stand, proud and imposing, stone giants that remind us history can be grand, monumental, and awe-inspiring.